that age-old question of food versus food, right? And so, thanks for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. I truly do. Your few minutes here means just everything to me, and my crazy and wild hair, which just has had a mind of its own lately. Yeah, but anyways, thanks again for watching the program here. And so I want to talk about one of the greatest things that has ever, and or I would argue will ever happen to me, right? So in my life, there's, the birth of my daughter. I have really good friends and family. I guess there's not a lot that's like super 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 important to me in life, right? I, seeing my daughter's mom turn into like the best mom in the world ever, I before we ended our relationship, there's some things that I enjoy, right? I'm not like the normal guy though, in terms of, I would say, stereotypically speaking. I prefer like boring stuff and safe stuff, in terms of like my hobbies and interests. And while a 20-year-old me would have absolutely enjoyed the lifestyle of Fast and Furious, racing cars and stuff, which, true story, no joke, I'll talk about that later at some other point in some other vlog. But I like what I like, and I don't care what anyone says about it at all, including the people that are closest to me in my life, which makes for an interesting sort of situation when it comes to the power of individuality, right? And so this whole 2 minutes was a preface and or lead into this guy, right? And so, would you believe it? I found it. I was on my daily shopping route at Walmart. I've taken a page out of the Kramer handbook from Seinfeld, right? In terms of, my relationship with food right now is so changing that I would rather walk to the grocery store every day and get certain items that are like fresh produce and things like this, instead of going grocery shopping, buying a whole bunch of stuff, keeping it stored, and then getting to it. Now, this is a recent change for me because typically, and I've even said it before in videos where, and I do, this is not false or misleading in any sense, I like a well-stocked pantry and fridge. I mean, who doesn't? We live in the age of 20, we live in 2024, but when 3 out of every 4 adults in this country don't have enough to eat, and children are starving and stuff too, like there's a lot to why I think it's better to just get small amounts of food every single day from the grocery store now that's fresh, than it is to like essentially like hoard and stock ultra processed food. Although again, it's in your best interest to, if you can, and ideally always have a little bit of extra or whatever if you need it, in the event that food is short or whatever, and all that stuff. But anyways, I like food, and I like shopping now in a different kind of a way. So I'm at Walmart this morning, right, on my daily Walmart little shopping run here, and I found these. I found Reese's plant-based peanut butter cups. And so the plant-based is oat chocolate confection and peanut butter. Now, that's funny, right? Plant-based Reese's. I mean, literally just having the conversation with my roommate, we're both sort of laughing and joking about how, kind of already thought that Reese's was maybe not plant-based entirely, but I mean, chocolate comes from like a cocoa bean, so I mean, it wouldn't be entirely crazy to assume that you didn't think there was any sort of meat adulterants or fillers or anything at all that resembles having a face. And so Reese's has now made it clear though that this one has no face. This is vegan, it's non-GMO, it's what I thought Reese's always was. Nonetheless, I'm happy that they've come to where I thought they were in like that whole base reality conceptualization, and that the chocolate bar that I'm buying, I can now, I guess, safely assume is chocolate, whereas before maybe not. I don't know who doesn't like a Reese's? I mean, seriously. So, anyways, I'm gonna try this on camera. I have yet to try it. I have my coffee right here, and this is like a candy bang or whatever. Okay, look. First thing I noticed is they cheaped out on the little black holder thing, right? I mean, that little black holder thing is there so that you can like have some class with your chocolate and fingers, right? Like right now, like I'm like, what? I want that little thing to put in there so that it doesn't get me my fingers all dirty. But anyways, let's try. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's great. That's incredible. How many grams of sugar does this guy have? I don't know. I should have looked that up before I recorded the video. Anyway, that's pretty good. I don't really think that tastes any different from a regular Reese's, one. And two, maybe now I do because it's been in my palate for a few seconds and it tastes better. Like, it it tastes like, I don't know, like I would assume a chocolate bar has and always and should taste, right? I mean, but it definitely tastes different than a regular Reese's. Just when you look for these things, you got to go to the snack aisle at Walmart. They're not in the aisles where you would expect candy bars to be. So like they have the other Reese's, for example, but they also have the little Reese's miniature cups that are also plant based, and then the standard size Hershey's candy bar, milk chocolate, is also now plant based. Which again makes me wonder what's in all the other Hershey bars that I've ever eaten in my entire life. But hey, now that we fixed it and now that we have this clear, let's move forward, Mr. Hershey, their company in Pennsylvania, I believe, and continue to produce and sell real chocolate. I think that'll be the best case scenario for everyone involved. And go Reese's. Seriously, try this little candy bar. It's really good.